This is an audio-only recording of an exercise session for Vision of Adventure. Fitness and body conditioning, led by Paddy Finn. Paddy recommends you may need an exercise mat, a bottle of water, space around you for exercising and some weights. The weights can be as simple as some water bottles filled up. Recorded in winter 2025.
There we go. We're starting recording. All right. What I will do is mute you all so that we don't inadvertently hear you doing something. Right. Okay. And then finish the start jumps. Now crab walk. So crab walk is where you start off on the floor. So you're sort of sat down and take your weight on your hands and your feet. So lift your hips off the floor and just move around gently. So nothing violent. Okay. So now Bruce will tell me. Bruce, I'm going to mute you. I can't unmute you. Right. Okay. Because there was some condition that you said, oh, we shouldn't do this if you've got this certain condition. Some pressure on the eye. Okay, and stop there. So the crab walk's okay, and now we're going to go for bear walk. Right, so bear walk is where you're on hands and feet, but you're facing the floor. So for you, Emily, you've done the bear walk already. So if you now sit down, okay, and then bring your feet through. That's it, right, and then you shuffle around like that. Okay, what we're trying to do, okay, off you go, move around, guys. What we're trying to do is get the shoulders warmed up. Are you all right, Jenny? On your toes and on your hands. Oh, it's not good for you. Right, okay, that's fine. Do you want to just do a bit more crab walk? Yeah. Don't do anything that's going to be injurious. Okay, and stop there. Right. So if you stand up again, please. Can you just do some shoulder swings? So big circles with your shoulders, either each one. You can do both at the same time. You can swing your arms round. You can do like a windmill. Make sure you go both directions so they're nice and warmed up. So lovely, jubbly. Hopefully you're warming up a bit now. Okay, if you just stop that. And now we'll do some trunk twists. So trunk twist, put your arms out either side and then swing round, sort of keeping your feet sort of facing the same way. You want to turn your whole upper body so you're like going through at least 90 degrees. Beautiful. So we're nicely warmed up. We've done the major muscles. Okay, and stop there. So first up, we are on press-ups. 3 options. One of them is press-ups against the wall, which is, if you're new to it, that'll be the easiest one. So what you do is go to the wall, move your feet a little way back so the weight is on your arms. Put your hands on the wall, shoulder width apart, and you're going to bend your arms as if you're doing excuse me, as if you're doing a press-up, but you do it against the wall. Secondly, second one is doing a press-up on your knees, keeping a straight line from your shoulders through your hips to your knees. Okay, that's a little bit harder. And then the last one is a standard press-up, which is where your hands and toes are on the floor, hands shoulder width apart, and we bend and go to the floor. So you choose, and if you want to switch between, you can do. So we're going to do 30 seconds. I'm expecting some good quality here for you guys who've been doing this through the summer. 3, 2, 1, off we go. First exercise. Looking good. Looking good. That's it. Keep the head in neutral. That's it. So we don't pick out, we don't look forward and we don't drop our head down. Grand. Okay. Another 20 seconds. 5 seconds. See if you can get another couple in. Super duper. And stop there. Super duper. Okay. While we're on the mat, okay, just shake your arms out because we're going to do the plank next, and that will be you've been a bit of work on your arm. Okay, so plank. Again, plank you can do the plank off your knees, or you can do it off your toes. But again, we want a straight line, shoulder through the hips to the feet if you're doing it off your toes. If you're doing it to your knees, you're a straight line from shoulder through hips to knees. You can do this with your arms straight, as if you're in the upper press-up position, or you can do it with your arms bent, your elbows under your shoulders, hands facing forward. Okay, whatever the support is, whether it's your hands or your elbows underneath your shoulders. 30 seconds, starting now. And hold. Okay, I'm looking for some nice straight lines. So again, head in the neutral position. So we don't need to be looking up and we don't need to be looking down. If we look down, then it tends to round our back. If we look up, we have a dip in our back. Okay, squeeze your glutes as well. Make sure they're working. Another 5 seconds. Looking good. And stop there. Oh. Okay, we're still on the mat. So we're doing glute bridge. Now, glute bridge is you're going to start off on your back. And so start off on your back. Bend your knees. So your heels are quite close to your backside. Now you can do single leg glute bridge, which is where you have one leg does nothing, and you're just working on your one leg is working, one leg isn't, and it's the leg that's bent that's working. The other leg is straight out, so it's not on the floor at all. Or you can do a double leg glute bridge, which is you're working both legs at the same time, which is a bit easier. So if it's your first time, you might want to try the easier one. Okay. The idea is that we're hinging, if you like, the hinge or the points of contact are shoulders, top of your shoulders as you push up, and your feet. Okay. And what you can do is poke your glutes with your fingers to make sure they're working. Okay. We're going to start in 2, 1, off we go. That was a lot of talking. Did this with some guys last night in the gym down there for the Tri Club, and they all decided that, they decided that keeping your legs straight rather than have it wander around. Okay, Sarah, push up. That's it. And down. And up. All right, push those hips and down. Good. Well done, guys. And 2 seconds, 1 second, and stop there. Okay, glute bridge. Russian twist. Now, if you've got a weight, you can use a weight. If you haven't got a weight, what you can do... Oh, hang on. We haven't done the other leg. Thank you, Bruce and Jenny, for reminding me. Okay, sorry. Swap legs, or if you're doing double legs, you're doing the same thing again. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So it's other leg, same thing. Or you're doing double leg, and it's going up and down with those hips. Check those glutes are working. And push up. That's it. There we go. Good. Good. Looking good. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and stop there. Sorry about that. Oh, I got all excited. Running on to the next one. Okay, so we are now. So they're looking good. So we're now moving on to Russian twists. So we are starting in a similar position, but we sat up, backsides on the floor, legs, knees bent, feet on the floor, which is this is the easier version. If you've got a weight, great, and it doesn't matter how heavy it is because it's the movement that we want. So imagine you're looking directly at the weight, or if you haven't got a weight, just your hands clasped, and you're moving your weight or your hands round to about 90 degrees, and your shoulders are turning. Important that your shoulders turn, but your whole upper body, your shoulders, head are all turning. If you've got a weight, place the weight on the floor and then come over the other side and place on the other side, on the opposite side, and then continue to do that. So important that those shoulders are going round. If you want to make it harder, take your feet off the floor. So you decide. Easier one is having your feet on the ground. Harder one, feet off the floor while you're doing the twist. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Let's have a look. Okay, good. Well done. That's it. That's it. Good, good, good. Get them shoulders moving around. Only 10 seconds left. Don't worry, the second session will be faster than this. 5, 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, good. So Russian twist, back extension. Easy peasy, we're on the mat again. Back extension. My back extension, I lie face down on the mat, straight out. I then put my hands on my hamstrings, and I just do about an inch movement with my hands. So I'm lying face forward, face to the floor. So make sure you're facing the floor. Okay. Now, if you're experienced, you've done this loads of times, you can be more dynamic. But if it's your sort of first time through, or you haven't done it for a while, just place your fingertips on your hamstrings and then just slide an inch or two down your hamstrings for each lift. Okay, you're having a practice, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So what we're trying to do is slide our fingers down our hamstrings towards our back of our knees. This is a conditioning exercise, okay, as opposed to trying to get us lots of strength. We're just activating that back, because we do lots of movement in the forward, going forward, but not so much back. 2, 1, and stop there. Shouldn't be too tiring. Back extension. Okay, squats. Let's get on our feet. Okay. Squats. Important thing about squats is that your hip goes backwards. So while you're listening to me, you can have a little play at this. If you put your fingers in the front of your hips, stand with your feet back, shoulder width apart, nice and comfortable, and then just imagine you're sitting on a chair, which isn't there, unless you're a bit nervous and you want to have a chair there just in case you topple over. And having a chair there is absolutely fine. The other thing you can do is stand near a wall, so your backside hits the wall, and you know you've gone, right, I'm happy with that distance. Okay, if you've got weights, people tend to hold their weights in front of them. Okay, they call it a goblet squat, so it's equidistant. Okay, so squats. I hope you've all had a little play, because this is the one I want you to get right technique. Well, I want you to get more technique right, but this one definitely. Okay, facing forward, hips go back. First movement is hips go back, and then we bend down knees. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good, left, nice. Oh, we've been practicing. Somebody's coached you guys well. Nice depth, Steve. Good lad. Well done, guys. And Jenny, some of you guys have been practicing. That's it. Okay, if you're going to try, keep your head up. So get the hips back, going back before you sort of bend. Get hips going backwards before you bend forward. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Super dupes. Alrighty. Bicep curl, easy peasy. Bicep curl we're doing next. Have I changed the order? I don't know. No, I don't think I have. Change the order. So weight in each hand, standing, feet about shoulder width apart. These can be soft for this, so I'm not doing anything soft. We start with the weights by our sides, or by our hips. hands facing forward, and all we do is bend up to the shoulder. But we don't want a swing of the elbow. We want to keep the elbows into the ribs, close to the ribs. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, off we go. And if you've got light weights, you can do lots, because if we haven't got, we can either increase weight or we can increase the number of reps that we do. Sarah, I like your TheraBands. Looking good. They're great. They can do loads of things. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop there. Woohoo! Right. Lunges. Okay. Lunges. With or without a weight. If you want something to balance, that's fine. Find a suitable table or a bit of sofa or something, or a chair. So lunges, it's a step forward, or you can do, some people prefer a step back, and then it's like a genuflection, said the Catholic boy. So that's where your knee, it's as if you're being knighted. So where your knee goes close to the floor, can go to the floor, doesn't have to, but just be close to it. And it's controlled, and it's the leg in front that's working. Okay, so what we'll do is, if we focus on one leg, and then we'll do the other leg, and wave at me if I forget to do the second leg. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So with or without a weight. There we go. Good. Heads pointing forward, down as far as you're comfortable, and go at your speed. Good. So this is going to be good for balance as well as strength. Nice. Take your time. Get it right. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, let's swap over. Okay, same thing again. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Oh, I remembered. There we go. So if you go slowly, that means the muscle is under contraction for longer, so it's harder. So it's not necessarily, if we want a cardio, we go up and down fast. If we're building strength, we can go slow. Or go slow down and faster up. Good. And stop there. Whoa, sorry, I didn't do the countdown. My apologies. Lunges. Right. Oh, the best one for explanation. Tricep extension. Always gets it. Right. 2 ways you can do this. You can lie on the floor with your weights. So you lay it out flat. You have your weights in your hand, and you have the weight either side of your head. And then, or you straighten your arms so your fists are then pointing up to the ceiling. And that works the muscles on the back of your upper arm, which are your triceps. So you can do it that way, or you can stand with one leg in front of the other, have the weight in in the hand where the same side as the leg is back. So if my left leg is forward, the weight is in my right hand. We start with the weight hanging down. Oh, sorry, let me get this. So we start with the weight in line with the body, but we're leaning forward at about 45 degrees at the hips. So we've got our legs slightly apart to do that. So we bend the elbow and then straighten. Bend the elbow, straighten, keeping the elbow close into the ribs, so we're working the muscles on the back of the upper arm. I don't think that's the best explanation in the world, but let's see how it goes. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Right, Essie, you're all right. Steve, Jenny's okay. Steve's good. Emily's got it. Bruce has got it. Sue, keep that elbow steady. Right, try not to swing it. That's better. Right, if you turn your hand round but through 90 degrees, Sue, so your palm is flat. That's it. That'll focus on those triceps. Good. 2, 1, stop. Swap hands. Or if you've done 2 because you're lying on your back, you can do it all again. 3, 2, 1, off we go. That's good. 2, well done. Yeah, Esther, Sarah, you look good. Yeah, Jenny, Steve, yeah, good, good, good. Well done, Em. If you have one leg forward, it might make it a bit easier because then you can lean, you can bend more, if you see what I mean. 2, 1, and stop there. Cool. Oh, you were doing double, Emily Banks. Very good. Very impressive. Right, okay. What do we do? That was tricep extension. Ooh, single leg deadlift. I know you love this one. You can do this with or without weights. You may want to have something close by to hang on to. It's up to you. Some of you may be very happy just doing it and balancing. Some of you may want a bit of something to hang on to. So this one is we're standing on one leg, and in my case I've got the table. I'm standing on my left leg, and my support, which is the table, is on my right, and I'm going to lean forward with my right leg straight and my body straight, so that hopefully a straight line from head to toe, and I'm then parallel with the floor, so I'm like a horizontal line. Then I come back, swing back up, and bring my knee through, so I'm stood on one leg with my, in this case, my right knee at right angles, and then I repeat the movement. Okay, and it works the hamstring of the left leg. It works the hamstring of the leg that you're standing on. Okay, so you're on one leg, you're making out like a nodding something or other. Okay, don't need that. Right, okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Okay, Nazi just sent me a message saying she's still in Central America and can't join us. Oh dear. What'd be really good is if I can... Oh, my phone's frozen. Okay, I'll give you another 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Oh, brilliant! Oh, it's bang on. Okay, other leg. Nazia in Central America. Okay, other leg. 3, 2, 1. Okay, off we go. Good. Oh, I like the innovation here. Oh, good. Well done, guys. Looking good. There's always a little bit of difference with these, but they're good. Good straight, good power. Wow. I went on the course, and actually somebody actually said to me, you know, when you do your single leg deadlift, your leg isn't parallel, it's hanging down. So you guys are much better than me. But then I'm old and stupid. And stop there. No, not so much stupid, just forgetful. Single leg deadlift. How are we on time? Oh, we can do this. Right. Going to do a new one. We're going to do heel raise. Really, really simple. You can do it with a weight or without. And heel raise, it's better if you're barefoot, but you don't have to be. Heel raise is basically feet about shoulder width apart. I'm going to do this while I talk about it because it helps me think of it. And all we're doing is pushing up onto the balls of our feet and then down, and onto the balls of our feet and then down. So this is isolating your gastrocnemius, your calf muscles, and your soleus, which are the muscles below. Okay, so we'll do that for 30 seconds. Or if it hurts, stop before then. Okay, we haven't done this. We don't normally do this one. I thought I'll throw something in new.
I didn't understand. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry?
I didn't understand it. Sorry.
Okay, so you stood up. Yeah. Okay, right. And then now push up onto the balls of your feet. So the front of your foot. No. Stand up. Just push. So stand on your, like if you want to stand on your, that's it. Standing on your toes and down.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't hold it for that long, for too long. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Because we do quite a lot for our quads, I realise, and our hamstrings, but we don't look at the calves so much. Okay. It's not a great big movement. Oh, Emily's. Oh, I think Emily must have visitors. The dog's running around and I can't see her. Okay, looking good. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop there. Right. Okay, that's the set. So we've got, I think we've got time to do another one. All right, and maybe some stretches. Right, if you've got any questions, queries, then do ask. What I've noticed is nobody's got a drink. I don't know how hot your house is. Or maybe you have and you're hiding it. All right. Well, you got the window open. All right, Steve just broke that out in a beer, I think. Okay. All right. Drinks are provided. Bruce, yeah? Oh, we haven't done crunches. Tell you what we'll do. We won't do them this week, but because one of the things I was going to say at the end was like, is there anything you want to add? So I'll add crunches in for next week, Bruce. Okay. Working on that core. Right, add crunches. Yeah. So guys, if at the end when we've finished up, if there's an exercise that you'd like to have included, we can pop it in, and then see how we go. And then I'm not going to say if you don't like it, but we can work it through. Oh, it's getting a bit cold here. Righty, are we all ready for this second session? Sarah, is that you in? Are you doing your yoga pose there? Yeah, stretching out your back, eh? Very good. Oh, what it is to have athletes. Right. Emily, I think is maybe somebody came to the door. She's rushed off. I'm just waiting on Bruce coming back and then we'll get going. And Stacey, I know I can't see you, but the fact that you're still there, hopefully it's all going well. You can always ask some questions at the end if you wish.
Oh, good, thank you.
Okay.
I'm still alive.
You're still well, that's nice to know. Right, so nice to, and you're following on.
Yes, thank you.
Right, super. Okay, right. Are we good to go? Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna get going. So we are back to, we're not doing all the warm-ups, we're back into press-ups. Okay. Alrighty, let's do our press-ups however you want to do them. On the wall, on your knees. There you're back, Fiona. There we go. Great. On your it's lovely. I keep seeing these really nice photographs of people on your knees or on your toes. 3, 2, 1, off we go. And just think, in a few weeks' time, you'll be doing 45 seconds of these and just loving it. The jokes don't get any better, I'm afraid. Oh, I'll tell you all about my angiogram when you're on the next one. What are we on? Plank. Oh, yeah, plank, because you won't be doing anything. Right. Jenny Hodges, can you get some more weight on those shoulders, please? I want those, a straight line between your hips and your knees and your shoulders. Jenny Hodges, what you like. And stop there. Cool. Right. Okay, next, plank. So remember, your plank, you can either be elbows under your shoulders and forearms flat on the floor. You can be in the top part of the press-up position, or you can be against the wall. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, that's a 2, yeah. Yeah, you can be on your toes or on your knees. Elbows, arms straight or elbows bent. There you go. That's your options. Plank. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You're all still there. Right. Fabulous. Okay. So I went for a review, which was only 3 years late for my heart issue, and the doctor said, I think you've got. I did some tests and stuff because I've got a junctional rhythm, which I'll explain later. And then he said, I think I've got a narrowing of your heart. So he said, you better have an angiogram, which they've done. And apparently I'm okay. And stop there. Glute bridge. Okay, we'll run straight onto glute bridge. So either single leg or double leg. Make sure we do both. Remind me to do both legs. Okay, glute bridge. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Glute bridge. So we're starting off with, that's it. You've got it, guys. You've got it. Yeah, okay. So they went in and it was all okay. And so nothing happened. But to have an angiogram, they have to get into your artery, which and then pump stuff through your heart, which the stuff going through your heart isn't an issue. It's the way he grinds it against your arm. And like 2 weeks later, no, week later, 2 weeks later, still got bruising and it's still sore. And stop there. Okay, swap legs. And 3 and 2 and 1 and off we go. This is a joy of getting old. But I think we're all right. Well, I didn't say stop doing anything. There we go. That's it. Keep pushing them hips up. Right, make sure the hips are coming right to the floor each time. It's not just a sort of wavering in the mid-air. So we have a full movement. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Super duper. Okay, Russian twists. Okay, this is the one where you've got your weight and you're keeping your eye on it and you get a full turn. And you can either be sat on your backside with your feet on the floor, or you can be just sat on your backside with your feet in the air. And if you've got your feet in the air, it's harder. Okay, we'll do another 30 seconds. Bearing in mind, as we go along, we'll do more. Okay, make sure it's a good twist. 3, 2, 1, off we go. That's good. Let's see those shoulders moving round. Good. Good, good, good. Anyway, junctional rhythm, for those of you who don't know what it is, because I didn't, sinus rhythm is set off, your heartbeat is set off by your sinus node. If that ain't working very well, then your junctional rhythm takes over. And I didn't realize you had a backup, which is like good news. Anyway, so I've got a bit of that. I have a bit of both. 3, 2, 1, stop. Did I only do one leg for glute bridge? You can't remember. Either that, you're either frozen. Did I do 2? Sorry, Jenny. Did I do both? I did both. Right. Okay. Okay. Russian twist, back extension. So you're lying on facing the floor. Lie down, facing the floor. Lie down on your front. And this is where you're doing that little movement. Okay. 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go. So apparently I got junctional rhythm. And when I start exercising, I get junctional rhythm and things go a bit faster. And then when I get up to speed and sort of working harder, I get back into sinus rhythm. Who knows that? You're right, Emily. Yeah. Okay. Fiona, I've lost your picture, darling. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, so that's back extension. Squat. Ready for squat? There we go. We're doing squats now. There we go. So get your weight. Remember, hinge at the hips, facing forward. Don't drop your head. Okay. Go down as far as you're comfortable. Okay, because you can build it up, but we'll start steady. You may find second time round you can go lower. Okay, squats. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good. So remember, the longer your muscles are under tension, Sue Jones, the harder it is. Rushing through it. So we're looking at strength. I like Sarah. I like that. Checking them hips. 2, 1, and stop there. Right, super. So that was squats. Bicep curls. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Right, standing. Feet shoulder width apart. Knees a little bit soft. Hands facing forward. Weight starting at the hips, coming up to the shoulder, keeping the elbows in the ribs. 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go. Dee-dee-dee-dee. But despite all these funny rhythms and stuff, my wife and I have qualified for 4 championships, 2 European and 2 Worlds. So I guess there's just less people around when you get older. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Boom. Whee! There we go. Lunges. Right, remind me to do both legs. So stepping forward, knee goes down to the floor or on the floor. Can do it with a weight or without a weight. If you want to have something to balance nearby, that's okay too. We're in a no accident zone. Okay, 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go. Good control, like it. Good. This is good not only for your quads, but obviously knees, because there's sometimes a little bit of wobbling around, and ankles. 2, 1, and stop there. So we are going to repeat that. So if you swap legs, if you're just doing one leg, if you're doing both legs, then it's great because you get another chance to do it and get even better at it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I love this browse button. I love it. Okay, down as far as you're comfortable. Good. Great. I love it. Some people are using things to balance. Some people are doing them air squat, air lunges. It's great. In 3 seconds, 2, 1, and stop there. Boo! That's both legs. Yeah. Tricep extension. So this is the one where you maybe lying on the floor, starting with the weights by your ears, and then straightening those arms up, straight up to the ceiling. Or you may be doing the one where you're leaning 1 foot forward, i.e. left foot forward, right foot back, weight in your right hand. Start with the weight so your hand is running past your hip. So then you bend your elbow and then pull the weight up. So to get your arm straight, let it go down, hanging down. Then it goes straight. So you're using those triceps, those muscles on the back of your upper arm. Okay, 3 and 2 and 1. Off we go. Okay, right. So I'll get you. Yeah, good. Right, if you're lying on the floor, try and keep the upper arm always vertical. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop there. Boom. Oh, those of you who are coming on the swim weekend, we can practice these, and I can see you, haha, and I can make sure it's correct. Oh, have we got another arm to do? Right, so if you're doing 2 arms, you get to do it all again. Way! Sorry for those of you who've moved on to the next exercise. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Triceps, all right. Oh, they've only got 1 single deadlift. Oh, yeah, right. We're just about right time wise. So if you're doing doubles, you get more chance to practice. Hey, Fiona. I think I'm funny, even if you guys don't. 5 seconds, and that's the most important thing. 2, 1, and stop there. Single leg deadlift. Way! Single leg deadlift. This is the one where we are standing on one leg, leaning forward, back leg. Well, you guys are good at this. You guys are better than me. Back leg comes up as parallel to the floor as it can be. And then when you come back up, if you want to add the special bit is you bring your knee through. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Single leg deadlift. Looking good. Yes, Fiona. Yes, Bruce. Yes, Emily. Yes, Steve. Yes, Jenny. Good, Sue. There you go, Sarah. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got Esther. Right, good. I just like the way you guys adapt it a little bit. And stop there. Okay, let's swap over. I like the creativity. Okay, 3 and 2 and 1, because you're all doing, basically all doing the right movement. Oh, hello, what's happening there? I lost all the pictures. Oh. All the pictures of, you're back. Oh, sorry, you're fine, just carry on. You're right, Steve. There we go. Yeah, sorry, you were just taking a pause. 2, 1, and stop there. Maybe it's my internet. And stop. Boop-a-doo. Good. Oh, heel raise. There we go. And this is the last one. Boop-a-doo. Woohoo! Sue Jones is so happy she's dancing. It's because it's the last one. All right. Okay. Here we go. You may want to try it if you can, if you've got time. Just slip your shoes off. And then, because then you get more movement. If you've got trainers on, your heels are already raised, so you don't get as much movement. But you may not want to slip your shoes off for your personal reasons. Okay, 3 and 2 and 1, off we go. And we're doing it double. Up and down, up and down. Yeah, love it. So if you want to do it without support, that's great. If you want to do it with support, you can. 2 of 2. Looking good. Make ballet dancers out of you yet. That's why we do those single leg deadlifts and this hill raise. And you've only got 2 seconds, 1 second, and bingo! Pull, right. Okay. We're going to do stretches. I'll talk through the stretches and then we can unmute because we're still recording at the minute. All righty. So I'm just get myself ready. I'm going to stand up to do this and do it with you. So we'll do some arm stuff. Oh, glasses off. Righty. So standing shoulder width apart. You're not doing the stretches then. Right. I will just describe this to you. Emily is lying on the floor, like about, just so all I can see is her face and her arms, and she's got her hand like she's watching the telly, hands in front of her face on her front, holding her support. And I'm like, what? You're doing that in like 10 minutes once we're finished, you know. Right, okay. Anyway, enough. Fingers interlocked, palms up, hands in front of you. Interlock your fingers, palms up, and then turn your hands so your palms are facing the floor, and then bring your arms up and above your head. Keep your arms as straight as you can and push your arms back. And should be stretching them shoulders a little bit. Okay. Good. All right. Oh, yeah. Again, you're better than me. And relax and shake the arms out. Okay. This time, hands behind your back, fingers interlocked. So you have, at the minute, your palms are facing up, but your hands are sort of behind your back. Then turn your palms so they're facing the wall behind you, and then bring your arms up as far as they will go, which in my case isn't very far at all. But gives a little bit of a stretch across the front of the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and relax and check them out. All right, now take your right arm and point directly, point straight forward with your arm, your hand at shoulder height, your arm straight. Then take your other hand just above the elbow. So in my case, right hand's out, left hand is just above the elbow, and you just pull that arm across. So you go from pointing forward So pointing to the side. So my right arm, my right hand is now pointing away to the left. And that feels good. That feels really good. 3 and 2 and 1. And relax. So swap arms. The arm goes straight forward. So my arm's parallel to the floor. My hand is pointing directly away. My other hand, in this case, my right hand is just above my left elbow. And that pulls my arm across so I can stretch that shoulder out. I mean, if you want to do your own stretches, I'm easy with that. Because it just depends how your body's feeling. 3 and 2 and 1 and relax. Okay, take the right hand, reach up into the air, straight above you, then bend at the elbow. So your elbow is just slightly to the side of your head. And then with your opposite hand, so in this case, my left hand is pulling my right elbow over towards the left. And I pat myself on the back, on my shoulders. Okay. Okay, well done. Well done. I've done a really good job. You've all done a good job. All right. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And relax. That should stretch the triceps, those muscles on the back of your upper arm. So then we go. The left arm is straight up in the air. We bend at the elbow so we can pat ourselves on the back. The right hand comes across and holds the elbow, pulls the elbow down a little bit so we can feel a little stretch in those triceps. 3 and 2 and 1. Oh, that's good. So what I've been doing, but that's good. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and relax. Okay. All right. Now we're going to bend like a banana. You'll like this. Arm straight up in the air. Right arm straight up in the air. Right arm straight up in the air. Then get the left hand gets hold of the wrist and extends it up a little bit. So rather than it being shoulder square, you're sort of that. Your shoulder is like almost by your ear. And then what I want you to do is bend. So it's your right hand, you bend into the left. So that right hand is sort of pointing leftwards and the right hip is going to the right. And we're just doing a little bit of a stretch. So make like a banana. 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, relax. Told you, you're going to be doing ballet before the end. Okay, left arm straight up in the air. Stretch that arm out. So get that extra little stretch. And then bend over to the right. Oh, lovely, lovely. Oh, that's good. 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, and relax. And shake it out. All righty. We'll do the quad stretch now. You may want something to balance with. I do. I've got a little table here. Okay, so in my case, I'm going to bend my right leg, bring my right foot up. I'm going to take it in my left hand, and I'm going to pull that right heel into my gluteus maximus. If we're going to be clever, we can stand there and we can be yoga-y and stand on one leg. Push your hips forward, just in case you're not getting the stretch, or if you want to stretch a bit longer, more. Don't forget to breathe. I've got a cramp in my foot. 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. Get the cramp out your foot. Okay, we're going to swap legs. So in this case, bend the left leg at the knee, take hold of the left foot and with the right hand and pull that heel in towards that left gluteus maximus, gluteus minimus. Okay, push your hips forward if you want a bit more stretch, depending on how much you stretch. No cramp this time, so that's good. 3 and 2 and 1. Relax. Okay, last one. My fave, this one. Okay, all we're going to do is gently roll down. So you stood Feet shoulder width apart, knees can be soft, and we're going to just let our hands drift towards the floor, and we're just going to hang down for a bit. And breathe out. See how close to the floor you can get. So I'm doing this, so if my voice sounds funny, it's because I'm going under the desk. And if you want, you can do a little swing from side to side, gently, gently. Just help loosen up. Oh, yeah, definitely gets the hamstrings. Right, and now gently roll back up. Gently, gently, gently roll back up. Shoulders up past your ears and back. And breathe. Right, and that takes us to 7 o'clock on the nose. How about that? Righty. Well done, everybody. If you want it, unmute. I'm going to stop recording and then we can have a chat if you like. Recording.